I'll get started here in just a second. All right, guys. Good morning. How you guys doing? Okay. So for momentum type tickers, Tilray is basically your index to be watching. Tilray is the one that everything else is moving off of, and I mean, you have a couple NASDAQ tickers, and there's obviously some OTC ones, but I don't trade some of those OTC ones. But OGI and SNDL are the ones that I'm watching that are following Tilray. And good morning, Alex. A lot of shorts because Tilray is going red. Yeah, exactly. So the ones I'm watching is going to be OGI and SNDL, and I'm hoping that, I mean, you can see in the pre-market OGI just off of this $8 has gone down $2. It's given back its entire squeeze after hours that it had yesterday. So at this point, I would like to see, morning pops into the $7, $7.50 range, and I would be, risking the pre-market highs. And you can, if Tilray actually does go red, and if it does continue, well, it is red, but if it does continue to fail, OGI can pretty much give back its entire gain, and you can get, if you're in like $7, you can make like 50%, because this will likely go back down to mid fours to four, so like 40%. Looking just at the daily, it'll come back, and in the next several days it'll probably come all the way back down, but for now it'll probably come down to mid fours. So this has good range. Hoping that we get pops back to $7. Yeah, what's up, Mill? How's it going? And SNDL, basically the same exact plan, right? Where we had a huge squeeze after hours and pre-market, and squeezed all the shorts out that were shorting yesterday, and they got caught and that didn't cover. And then now, again, because Tilray is coming down, so is SNDL. So the game plan on this again would be taking pops versus the pre-market highs. So ideally, $4, $4.50, between $4 and $4.50 is where I'd like to see like a quick morning spike, and then it starts to fail. Where's my VWAP? Okay. Probably ideally into VWAP area anyway. So, and then daily on SNDL is pretty much the same as OGI. We had a move here, then a short squeeze, breakout with a multi-day run, combined with a secondary short squeeze from yesterday. You can see that yesterday, anyone that was short here made money, or was up unrealized if they didn't take any, and then they got squeezed end of day. And that's why trading multi-day runners in this market, holding overnight is not the greatest idea, just because they can keep going and going and going. Okay, so, and then BPTH is the only other one. This one I did short yesterday, and looking for, doubt it, but looking for seeing if it can retest 14, 16, 17 today. It's not really tracking any volume at all pre-market, so this one probably is dead at this point. Now for gappers, there's three. RCMT is up huge now, over 150%. The daily, though, there is no real indication of what it can do because there's no real volume. So on this one, very simple of what I'm thinking to do. Basically just joining trend 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. plus. Ideally, this has a squeeze in the morning to wherever it goes, and then I'll be looking for bounces or pops, risking that high of day. If, however, we dump straight out of the open, then I might be looking at just a bounce mid-morning, risking that open. But this is a lower float, has some, I think, insider ownership, so this can skip like $1, $2 really quick in like seconds, so gotta be careful in this one. ACIU is the one that I'm most interested in terms of gappers on the daily. This one has gapped and filled before. The thing to note here is that this had a 30% morning spike, so be aware because we're tracking for very similar volume today. So if on this volume, if we opened at, actually it was more like 25%, but we opened at mid 10s and then we spiked to 13, so we opened to, let's just say 14s today. Expect a few dollar move, plus it has dilution. Mule ACIU, very easy to borrow, just FYI. Alright, thanks, man. So the game plan on this would be to take a morning spike. I'm probably going to wait for this to fail and exhaust out. I would like to see it retest these levels and then start to come down. I may take a starter into a pop a little early, just because it is already very sold off, and this unlikely will do anything today because the move has already basically been done and you're just trying to pick up the pieces on it. So hopefully it'll pop to $18 though. And the last one is going to be CLSN. Daily on this is nice. We have this gap that it's trying to fill into this $3.50, $4 range, and it has a huge previous day that it's failed off of this $3. But now it's over these levels and it's now becoming more or less support. But it's still an indication of what it is likely to do. So it's likely to sell off. But we just don't know how high it can go because this is a breakout level. So if it retests 4 or 5, I'm not sure. It has the potential to do that. I'm just going to be waiting for the morning action to settle down and then go off of that. So it's likely that we sell off and don't do anything today at all, but hopefully we don't. Hopefully we actually get some kind of morning spike, some kind of squeeze to $4, $4.5, $5. That'd be sweet, because then that'd give us a lot more range to trade. Okay, that is it. It's pretty short plan today, very simple ideas. Really just going to be following Tilray for bounces, and hopefully that will offer trades on OGI and SNDL. And then RCMT, this can be the trade that I'll take the latest in the day, and because it doesn't really have any previous history. ACIU, more comfortable taking something earlier, pops into again 17, ideally 18. And then CLSN, I need to wait to see what it does, but hopefully squeezes to $4 to $5. Alright guys, that is it. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.